great grand Saturn's Day on this Saturday, you know what I'm saying, on this 10th day of June 2021, because we won in the year of the Most High and majestic source of all life, that which we call God, you know what I'm saying, consciousness, Christ consciousness, the universe made manifest into flesh, which is you. Yo, check it. You know, I read this book, started reading this book every day about 3 months ago. And I just want to let many of you guys know, you know, a lot of you, you know, because you lack wisdom and understanding, you judge everything without understanding it. I just want to let you guys know, if you do not know what you're reading, if you lack wisdom, this book will fool you. You hear what I'm saying? Because as I'm reading this book, you know, in places where it should say to be mindful and respectful of God, it says fear God. You know what I'm saying? And I made a post about this before I went to sleep last night because I was thinking about it, not because I was reading. I really don't read this book at night. I only read it to start my day. But I was thinking, like, you know, because every time I read fear in this book, I say be mindful. I replace the word fear with mindful and respectful, because we should not fear God. You get what I'm saying? We should not fear God. We should be respectful and mindful of that idea, of that concept which humans call God. You get what I'm saying? Of which humans place this name God, which is the source of all life. We shouldn't fear life. We should be respectful and mindful of life, because life don't play that shit, you know, like karma. You know what I'm saying? We should be respectful and mindful so that we can truly love life and God. And so the post that I made last night before I took myself off to my rest was that rather than being fearful, we should love and respect and be mindful. Why? Because and I kind of like related it to like a son or a child, a daughter, a child and a parent, or their parents. You know what I'm saying? A child has more love for a parent that he respects, right, than a parent that he fears. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for this concept that we have of a supreme being. You know what I'm saying? We should not fear the supreme being. We should fear not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We should fear not doing the right thing as often as possible. Not doing the wrong thing. Nah, we should fear not doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of the problem arises from many religious fanatics. You know what I'm saying? They read these books. They read this one, they read the Quran, they read all these books, and in all these books, because they, you know what I'm saying, they end up becoming fanatic and self-righteous. You know what I'm saying? Because they are not understanding. They don't have the wisdom. They do not seek wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Before Solomon became the king that he became, he asked God for one thing, and that was wisdom, prudence, understanding, insight. You know what I'm saying? So that he could rule over the kingdom of Babylon in the most righteous and proper manner possible. And, you know, like many men, he fell. You know what I'm saying? Because arrogance and pride can get the best of us. You know, the ego is always trying us. So that's why we should be very mindful and respectful of life. You know what I'm saying? We should be very mindful and respectful of life and fear not doing the right thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that we do not trip and fall over our own, we do not stumble over our own BS. Because we all of us, we can fall prey to our arrogance, to our egotistical ways, to just fleshly desires. You know what I'm saying? This is the beast. 666, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. We are, you know, carbon. We are 98, 99% carbon. We are dust. We are clay, you know, molded by life and have the breath of life, that Christly consciousness breathed into us, and so we can think and reason. So yeah, you know, long story short, if you're reading these books, you know what I'm saying, they're great. They have great knowledge, much power if you gain the wisdom, because wisdom is power. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential power. And many people have an overabundance of knowledge because they read these books. They have an overabundance of knowledge, but they lack the wisdom, understanding, and prudence and insight to wisely administer the knowledge and wisdom that is in this book to their life. And so they walk around through life with this self-righteous view of themselves, thinking that they are perfect and mighty because they read this every day, but they don't apply what is in these books. They don't apply what is, they don't apply knowledge. So knowledge applied is power, because knowledge applied is wisdom. You get what I'm saying? So when you read these books, replace a lot of these words with words that make sense. Fear not God, be respectful and mindful of it. And when in doubt, family, close your eyes. Just like you close your eyes to pray, just like you close your eyes to meditate, just like you close your eyes to sleep and to dream and to visualize and to imagine, close your eyes and ask for wisdom. Is this the right thing? Should I stop? Should I keep going? Should I make a left? Should I make a right? Should I go straight? Should I lay down? Should I take a nap right now? Should I go work out? Close your eyes and ask. Ask for wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Knock and it shall be open unto you. Seek and you shall find. Ask and you shall receive. Close your eyes, not just for prayer, meditation, and sleep, but also to ask for wisdom and guidance. I have been misinterpreted, or either interpreted in such a way that it causes the reader to become enslaved and to pick up the yoke of another man. Example, Proverbs 10:27. In this book, right? In this book it says, the fear of the Lord prolongs days, but the years of the wicked will be shortened. Right there, that first short sentence. The fear of the Lord prolongs day. Actually, it doesn't, because those that fear are filled with anxiety. But those that replace that word, right, and become mindful and respectful of the Lord, their mindfulness and respect of the Lord, Yah, source, life, their days will be prolonged, because they will not be filled with anxieties, because they will not be doing wrong. They will be doing more right than wrong, and their heart will be filled with more joy than anxieties and fears and stress. So, hey, be mindful and respectful of the Most High, source of all life. All right, one love.